again, he's pushed out so far, but again, that's their first attempt in 7 trips.
And this first quarter is just about gone. It was a quick one. 18 seconds and counting. McCarver across the line. Here comes the trap. Feeds to Johnson. Johnson skip pass across to Smith. Great touch pass down to McCaffrey. Back to Smith. 9 seconds. 8. Back to McCarver at the jump circle. McCarver will penetrate. Pull up. Shoot a 3. No good. Long rebound goes to Smith. 1 second. And had a chance to get it off. And he does, but it won't count because it was after the buzzer. Well, one official says yes. This near side official says no. And the near side official won. Coach, how about that? So at the end of one, your score remains 11-4. Lebanon leads Warren County right here on WANT FM 98.9. Back in 30 seconds. Time he's right, and by golly, Coach, we're going to stick with it. Tick says it was no good, it's no good.
I think with all the experience that Tick has at doing what he does, you got to roll with him a little bit, Mark.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt, so no score. But I tell you, Coach, 4 quick points and nothing for Warren County after that. 11-4, Lebanon on an 11-zip run. They'll start off with the ball here to begin the second quarter.
Turnover 7 for Warren County, 4 for Lebanon. 5 of 15, Lebanon was for 33%, and 2 of 8 for 25% for Warren County.
Oh, my goodness. They're going to call McCaffrey for foul on Weitzel down low, I believe. It might be on Weitzel. No, it's on McCaffrey. So McCaffrey whistled for the foul. And that's 2 on Big Mac already. 15 foul on Lebanon. So that evens them up at 5 apiece. And here comes Edwards to the scores table as he'll check in for McCaffrey. You're 5 on the floor to start the second quarter. It will change out, but you've got Connor Berger, Xavier Smith, O'Keefe McCarver, Alex Johnson, and Herschel McCaffrey. And there is a timeout for something. We'll see what it is. Oh, it's horns, I believe.
Yeah, Mr. Hubbard has gone over there to confiscate. And the ball is back in play, Mark.
And Deputy David, he does a good job as well. Here's Officer. Love David, love to chat with him. He's a great guy. On the far side, there is Ryan Daniel. Gets it to Simmons, up to Officer. Right side, Daniel penetrates, gets to the free throw line. Just not a lot going on for Warren County. I got to tell you, folks, they have been shut down. Here's Prater. Almost had it taken away. This pressure is really starting to get to him, and that one's deflected, taken back by McCaffrey. Gets it ahead to McCarver. They've got numbers momentarily, 4 on 3. From behind, Prater tries to take it. McCarver drives, takes it to the hole, misses the shot, and long rebound, last touch by Alex Johnson, so it'll go back to Warren County. I'll tell you, Coach Ryan Smith and the gang over there for Warren County just can't get anything to go.
Not offensively, Marv. They don't seem to be in sync very well. And again, I hate to say the same thing over and over again, but Lebanon's defense has 2 people on the ball. It seems like every time the ball gets where it's going to go.
Boy, it's so tough to see these numbers now, folks. I'd have to relate it to you. It's red on blue, and it's hard to see. That deflected out of bounds. Great out-of-bounds ball defense by Michael Edwards.
I thought he was throwing it to Chris there for a minute. He was trying to sit down on the bench.
You notice that?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You're not right. I worry about you.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're just not right.
Yeah.
Edwards with the steal. Gets it to McCarver. Back to Edwards. A little run and jumper. Good as he lays it up and off the glass. Not a jumper, but with the left hand. Oh, my goodness. And Edwards just ran right over P.L. Prater. But Prater with a great Academy Award job on that one. Simmons gets it over to Officer. Here comes Warren County. They're still in the back court, though. Simmons, and they're going to call a reach in on Edwards.
Timeout.
No, timeout, Warren County. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Your score, 11-13. Warren County 4, back in 30 seconds. Painting the crowd for celebrities. Bobby Brown, of course, here. Randy Sampson. Principal Hassler. Boy, he is always here.
And how about
Principal Ash?
Jet's back there in the back.
Jet's hiding out back here over my right shoulder. He's always keeping the numbers. And we'll talk to him at halftime to get you caught up on all the stats. Daniel goes ahead to Prater. Prater, short jumper. Could it be a basket? In and out, no good. There's Officer with the rebound in the lane. Has it taken away. Wow. Jump ball, great quick hands that time by Josh Hubbard just into the game. He's joined by Crudup in there as well. And possession arrow stays with Warren County, but nonetheless, great quick hands that time by Hubbard. Officer set the inbounds on the baseline. Looks across. There's more. Has it deflected away, but recovered by Prater. Prater has it stolen away by Connor Berger, and Berger takes it to the hole. Great spin move, and they are going to call a charge. Unbelievable. Wow. Woo, that's a tough one, and the crowd will let you know about that. Even the principal is booing. That's when you know it's tough. When the principal boos, you know it was a bad call.
Great, but a great steal and drive by Connor Berger there, and then the spin move down there on the paint. You got to be proud for him.
Well, good quickness by Berger, and he has really come alive here as we have some substitutions. Lord, it's hard enough to keep up with them as it is, but Carzell Robinson back into the game, as well as Weitzel and also Banata. Banata's trapped, gets it over here near side to Moore. Moore back to Officer, and they still haven't got out of the back court. There's Daniel, finally gets it up ahead to Banata. Banata's going to drive, look for Weitzel instead, back to Moore. Now they get it to Weitzel in the corner. There's Banata for three, in and out, no good. Rebound Officer, and he's going to be fouled on the inside and went to the game for the first time. Alex Hutto, the #1 reserve that we love to call the name of. And he'll inbounds. So Officer called for the foul on that, and that's must have been an over the back. So great block out by Hutto, evidently. And here's McCarver to walk it across the line. Boy, that 4 has been up there for a long time for Warren County. Great. Down low, and they're going to call another charge as Banata set up McCarver. Jared Banata takes the charge, and that's a tough one, Coach.
Yeah, you're not going to keep McCarver from the basket very long. He's going to take it to the hole, and I think they're getting aware of that, and they're trying to sit there and wait on him. But, I mean, he goes to the basket unreal.
Well, that is the 7th team foul on Lebanon, but not a shooting foul as player control. Here's the full court pressure. And you know what? They didn't make a basket. You can't run the baseline. It should be a turnover. Did they call that?
White ball.
You can't run the baseline after.
And that's what they call.
Okay, I was going to say he took the ball and started running back and forth. You can do it after a made basket, but not off a dead ball. So turnover gives it right back as Crudup and Hubbard go back to the bench. So you're 5 on the floor. Alex Hutto, Michael Edwards, Terrence Logue back into the game. O'Keefe, McCarver, and Alex Johnson. Awful small for Lebanon here right now. Here's McCarver out top. 5:40 and counting. Lebanon 13. Warren County 4. Here's Logue on the right side. Works on Banata. Penetrate, dish to Hutto, swings to Johnson, left side McCarver. McCarver works on Moore, goes to baseline, has it knocked away by Weitzel, and they'll say last touch. So they'll turn it back over to Warren County. Wow. Tough night all the way around here tonight. Here's Moore. Gets it to Officer. Officer up ahead to Banata. They got numbers 2-on-1. Hutto's back, though. Short baseline jumper or mid-lane jumper is no good, and they'll call a travel as Logan Johnson both went for the missed shot rebound. And in both having it, they both took a little trip.
Yeah, Logan and Edwards there, both hustling, trying to make the play happen there, and didn't make it happen.
So Warren County will inbounds underneath their own basket. Here's Officer, looks for Weitzel. Instead goes way out high to Moore. That tipped by Logue. To Banata, down to Weitzel. He's going to drive on Edwards. Has it knocked away. Hutto on the ground with it. Should be a jump ball. And it is. Possession arrow 11. Great hustle that time by Alex Hutto. As he and the big guy, Weitzel, fight for it on the floor. And we have a rugby scrum. Possession arrow Lebanon. So with 5:04 to go, up 13-4, Lebanon takes over.
Yeah, good job there by Alex of getting on the floor when you have a loose ball down and sticking your nose in.
And set to check back in, Ryan Daniel. And set to check out, Chase Officer for Warren County. Back in, Herschel McCathern, Michael Edwards to the bench. So you're 5 on the floor for Lebanon. O'Keefe McCarver, Alex Hutto, Alex Johnson, Herschel McCathern, and Terrence Logue. Here's McCarver in the front court, and they're going to call a moving screen on McCathern, and that's 3. That's tough.
That's not good. That's
wow.
Not good.
18th foul.
Yeah, got to get set on that. And we don't need Herschel with 3 fouls, do we?
No. Robert Crudup back into the ball game as McCathern goes out. I just cannot get over how long Warren County has been stuck on 4. Boy, that inbounds pass. Great out of bounds defense by Hutto as he forced Banata to throw it plumb over Josh Moore's head out of bounds. So it'll be Lebanon's ball over here on this near side, quarter court.
Edwards back into the ball game.
And Hutto gets a much-deserved rest. So Crudup, McCarver, Edwards, Logue, and Johnson on the floor for the Blue Devils. Here comes McCarver across the timeline, working out high on Moore. Feeds left side. Johnson.
Great screen there by O'Keefe.
It was, and he got ran over.
Sure did.
No call, and Johnson has it, the 5-second call as he got trapped out front, picked up his dribble. 5-second call turns it back to Warren County. And Coach Kyle's over there. Why?
You know, the pressure
always
so great.
coaching.
Yes, and the pressure is so great by Warren County. I think we was going to turn up and just take the ball to the hole. You can only do so much with plays. Good steal.
Oh, great steal by Johnson. If he can run it down, and he does in the corner. Kicks it over to Logue. Lost it momentarily. Instead, he'll work around right side. Down low to Edwards. Working on Weitzel. His shot no good. Backside rebound controlled by Terrence Logue after tip by Johnson. Shots up and good,
Great
and a
play.
foul. Woo, baby, they're smoking in the low post.
Great play by T. Logue right there.
The lead will jump back out to 11, and Lebanon continues to add to this unanswered run as they put 15 in a row on the board with a chance to make it 16 and go up 16-4. That 4 is lonesome looking up there, Coach.
Yeah, and we're glad it's there. Ever since they got the 4-0 run, though, as T. Logue hits his free throw, we've been after him.
Terrence Logue with an old-fashioned three-point play, and that one almost stolen as well as Weitzel takes it in the front court. An extra step or two. Doesn't matter. There's Prater. Kicks high to Daniel. Left side over here to Robinson. Robinson nowhere to go. Goes inside to Weitzel, working on Edwards. They need a basket. He doesn't get the basket, but they'll call Edwards with the foul on the drive, and they'll say in the act of shooting. So a chance for Warren County to progress that 4 points.
First foul on Edwards.
Wow.
As the first time we've seen the Chris Watzel take the ball to the basket. Haven't seen that so far. He looks big enough to do that.
He certainly does. 6'8", folks. First free throw up and no good. Boy, nothing going right for Warren County. Goodness gracious, 16-4. Lebanon leads 4:07 to go before halftime. This one has moved right along. Second free throw up and good. So the 4 changes to the 5 for the first time since the first quarter. And they're going to call a hold on P.L. Prater.
His second.
And he's trying to deny McCarver the ball, and that's the 18th foul. You don't want to send McCarver to the line, but that's the situation as he'll go to the other end to shoot the 1-and-1.
And I like Warren County, but he'll need a net to deny McCarver because he is too quick to hang with.
He is, and I'll tell you, they've got some gutsy guard play out of him this year, and there's an awful lot of quickness on that team. McCarver's first shot up and good. 17-5, the lead balloons to 12. Here comes Xavier Smith in. Terrence Logue with a rest, and also maybe to go to the bench to protect him with those 2 fouls. McCarver, Crudup, Edwards, Xavier Smith, and Alex Johnson on the floor for Lebanon. Second shot by McCarver up and good. 18-5, Lebanon up by 13. Now you can run the baseline. Boy, what a screen that time, and he paid the price. But up ahead, here's Warren County into the front court. Josh Moore in the corner. He's trapped.
And they get a timeout.
And they're going to call a timeout by Warren County. We'll take it with them. Your score with 3:58 to go here in the first half. Lebanon 18, Warren County 5. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
For sure, with the defense that they've demonstrated right here in the hustle and effort.
And inbounds to Weitzel, and they finally get another basket. Weitzel scores off the inbounds plays, lays it up and in, and your score jumps down 18-7. The lead cut to 11. Here's Smith, penetrates to the right elbow, kicks to McCarver. He'll weave around top of the key, work to the left side of the lane. Short jumper, in and out, no good. There's Johnson, backside rebound, putback is good. Boy, Alex Johnson just cleared out that right lane, went behind everybody and put it up and in. And the lead's back to 13 at 20-7. Trapped over here near side is Robinson. They go all the way across to Prater, up ahead to Weitzel, and they're in the front court. Smith runs into Weitzel, no foul. Back to Prater, and they'll set it up. Weitzel at the jump circle, guarded by Smith. Looks right side to Robinson. Robinson swings down low to Weitzel, but great knock around by Michael Edwards as he reached around that right shoulder without putting the left hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Warren County, but that gives Coach Kyle a chance to get Alex Hutto into the game and get Edwards to the bench.
Again, good defense by Edwards that time.
Well, they have been fantastic on the defensive end tonight. Crudup guards Moore, kick right side, Simmons over to Robinson. Robinson guarded by McCarver, looks inside, can't go. He'll drive baseline, kick it across, stolen away by Crudup. Crudup's got McCarver on the wing. He'll take it to the hole, lay it up and in, no good.